Hello everyone, welcome to Geeky Nerd. Today we will begin with the part 3 video of time, speed and distance, that is average speed. We had dealt with this topic in detail in the part 7 video of the aptitude topic averages. Before moving into the video, I hope everyone would have become thorough with the part 1 and part 2 videos. If you have not seen them, click on the card or the links in the bio to watch them. In this video, we will be discussing on average speed. Like, share and subscribe the channel for more interesting concepts and shortcut methods for solving them. So without wasting any time, let's head into the video. If a body covers a distance d1 at s1, d2 at s2 and d3 at s3, then average speed is given by. So the second concept is purely about average speed of multiple journeys. In the definition itself, we saw that whenever multiple journeys are involved, then average speed comes into play. So in the first case, it is given that the distances of the individual journeys along with the speeds of the individual journeys. Then average speed can be determined using the basic formula of speed, that is distance traveled divided by time taken. In the first case, time taken is not given explicitly and therefore we have to consider time taken via distance and speed. We know that time taken is equal to distance by speed. Therefore, average speed as in the case 1 can be written as sum of the distances of individual journey, that is d1 plus d2 plus d3 till dn, divided by d1 by s1 plus d2 by s2 till dn by sn. Had time taken of individual journey be given, then they can be substituted directly in the formula. So the second case involves time taken directly. So in the second case, there are multiple journeys whose distances are d1, d2, d3 respectively, and the time taken for the individual journeys are t1, t2, t3 till tn respectively. In such cases, average speed can be easily obtained by the formula d1 by t1 plus d2 by t2 plus d3 by t3 and so on. Let us see few more cases involving the average speed concept. When a certain distance is covered at a speed A and the same distance is covered at speed B, then the average speed during the whole journey is given as. Here we are concerned about two journeys where the distance remains the same and the time varies. Therefore, average speed is equal to 2ab divided by a plus b, where a is the speed of the first journey and b is the speed of the second journey. Average speed is equal to 2ab by a plus b formula can only be applied when distance remains constant. In the second case, when a certain distance is covered at speed A and different distance is covered at speed B, where time remains constant for both the journeys, then average speed can be given by the formula average speed is equal to A plus B by 2, where A is the speed of the first journey and B is the speed of the second journey. The first two cases which we saw previously can be utilized when both the distance and the time or speed varies for all the journeys. If any one of the distance or time remains constant for multiple journeys, then we can directly substitute in these shortcut formula and get the desired answers. Let me solve few problems to understand how the average speed works in real time. A person covers a distance of 20 kilometers in 35 minutes. After deboarding the bus, he took rest for 20 minutes and covered the remaining distance of 10 kilometers by a taxi in 20 minutes. Find the average speed of the whole journey. Here it is given that a journey is split up into two parts and in between he takes rest for 20 minutes. Therefore, the distance covered in first part is equal to 20 kilometer and time taken in first part is equal to 35 minutes. Similarly, distance traveled in the second part is equal to 10 kilometer and time taken in the second part is equal to 20 minutes. In between, he took rest for another 20 minutes. Here, you may have a doubt that he took a rest and whether it can be utilized in calculating the average speed or not. Though he takes rest, including that time only, the overall time taken of the journey will be calculated. Henceforth, the total time taken also involves the time he spent for resting. Here, the individual distances and the individual speeds are given, and therefore, average speed can be calculated using the formula average speed is equal to sum of individual distances divided by sum of individual time taken. Since two journeys are involved, d1 plus d2 is equal to t1 by t2, d1 plus d2 divided by t1 plus t2. Here, t1 and t2 are referred in terms of minutes. Therefore, they have to be converted into hours before substituting in the formula. Moreover, we forgot to add t rest here. Therefore, d1 plus d2 will give 20 plus 10 kilometers divided by 35 by 60 plus 20 by 60 plus 20 by 60, which in turn will give 30 divided by 75 by 60. Upon solving, we get 30 by 75 into 60, which is equal to 24 kilometer per hour. Therefore, the average speed of the entire journey is given as 24 kilometers per hour. Let us move on to the next question. Shantanu covers a certain distance by car driving at 35 km per hour and he returns to the starting point in a scooter with a speed of 25 km per hour. Find the average speed of the whole journey. So from the question it is clear that speed 1, that is speed 1 is equal to 35 km per hour, that is A, and speed 2 is equal to 25 km per hour. So we need to know whether distance remains constant or time remains constant as per the concept. So when we read the question, we find that Shantanu covers a certain distance at 35 km per hour and he returns back to the starting point. Whenever you move from source to destination and you return from the destination to the starting point, the distance remains the same in both the cases. Therefore, it is understood that when distance d remains constant, average speed can be written as average speed is equal to 2ab divided by a plus b, where a is the speed of first part and b is the speed of second part. So 2 into 35 into 25 divided by 35 plus 25, which in turn can be written as 70 into 25 by 60, 175 by 6 kilometer per hour. That is, when the distance remains same, average speed can be written as 2ab by a plus b. Therefore, 2 into 35 into 25 divided by 35 by 35 plus 25, which will give you 175 by 6 kilometer per hour. Let us solve the last question of this video. Rahul travels with the speed of 20 km per hour for the first 2 hours. For the next 2 hours, he travels with the speed of 30 km per hour. Find the average speed of his entire journey. So from the question we find that speed 1, that is A is equal to 20 km per hour, and speed 2 B is equal to 30 km per hour. We need to find whether distance or speed or time remains constant in this question. It has been given that Rahul travels with a speed of 20 km per hour for the first 2 hours. Therefore, with the journey 1, time taken is equal to 2 hours. Then when the question continues for the next 2 hours, so when the journey continues, the second time taken, that is T2, is also equal to 2 hours, from which we can say that time remains constant. Therefore, when time t remains constant, average speed can be written as a plus b by 2. By substituting the value of a and b, we get 20 plus 30 by 2, which is equal to 25 kilometer per hour. Therefore, it is very simple that when distance remains constant, average speed is equal to 2ab divided by a plus b, and when time remains constant, average speed is equal to a plus b by 2. Through this video, we learned how to determine the average speed depending upon various scenarios. Problems were solved via shortcut and traditional methods. Viewers can choose any method depending upon their convenience. I insist all the listeners to practice solving more and more problems to increase their confidence. Like, share, and subscribe the channel and convey it to your friends so that they can be benefited. Until we meet in the next video, thank you.